Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are today. It is getting a little bit warmer in my part of town, and I'm quite thankful for that. I hope you're enjoying your time wherever you are. And today we're going to learn a little bit about Uniswap. This is something that I'm really excited to talk about because I'm a part of the community online, and I'd love to talk about their growing product. They truly have a transparent documentation base where if you're a developer, you can learn from. But today we're going to just take it very slowly. We're going to just learn kind of about what Uniswap is. We're also going to put into practice the art of the pause, and that way I can just catch my breath a little bit more while I'm talking to everyone, and that'll I'll enjoy my time that much more with you guys. But I appreciate you being here. Today I'm just going to jump into it. This is going to be covering both the Uniswap app and the mobile wallet. What they've created in the mobile wallet is very similar to that headline you see right there, the Web3 in your pocket. And I think since that was shared with me from the Uniswap community manager, I thought that'd be really interesting to share with all of you today because that's the kind of the simplest way to sort of think about what Uniswap is what their mission is in the world of finance and decentralized finance. So if you'd like to connect with me, again, my name is Mark Pretty. You can check out my link tree right there, and we'll just jump into it. So two simple screenshots, and I'll move my camera a little down so you can see this just a little bit better. I'll move it back up. And there you have the Uniswap desktop app, and then the Uniswap mobile wallet. A very safe way to have control over your cryptocurrency funds. If you're looking to onboard into cryptocurrency, or you have a friend or a family member that's interested, this is one of the safest. One of the, even if you just want to start out asking questions to the community about the product before even using it, it's been one of the most welcoming communities I've been a part of, and it's really a place for anybody to learn about cryptocurrency and the world of decentralized finance. And just real quick, I'll share a video with you. I'll move my camera back up here. I appreciate everyone's patience because I just wanted to have a little bit more of an interactive presentation today, and this way we all get to see what the Uniswap mobile wallet looks like. Again, just showing everybody the things we can get our hands on. So while it's loading, just to tell you a little bit about the mobile wallet, it just was released in early March of 2023. It released in test flight on iOS, and right now it's being tested, going through lots of different user testing. And here's a little bit what it looks like. Very simple user interface, has support for multiple different networks, and you can search the Web3 wallet addresses easily. If you're interested in NFTs, one of the safest ways to get introduced into the marketplace. I personally bought my first NFT through the Uniswap marketplace aggregator, and very, very smooth experience. There's excellent marketplaces out there, and Uniswap is looking to integrate more of them into their aggregator. But just the trustworthiness and reliability that comes with the Uniswap brand, it's built right into this wallet as well. So amazing work from the Uniswap team. And again, this is one of the products that I can, from an educational standpoint, just safely say that I participated in I participated with this technology, and this technology has rewarded me for my participation along the way, just from being someone who's passionate about learning. And and the cryptocurrency and the finance is secondary. So again, amazing work that the Uniswap team is doing, and just another simple example of things we can participate in easily. Okay, so now that we got a close look at the mobile wallet, let's make sure that we're still up on the original presentation here. There we go. Thank you for your patience, everyone. But yeah, just wanted to be a little bit more interactive. That way, you have a little bit more meat to chew on. I hope that that video kind of gave you kind of an example of some of the design process and just the usability that Uniswap's bringing to the table. A couple of key points. We'll just keep it very simple. Uniswap is a company that operates in the decentralized finance space. DeFi is a new financial system that operates on a decentralized blockchain-based platform. You may have heard about the Ethereum blockchain, the Polygon chain, the Binance chain. These are similar technologies, and they're all kind of working in sort of that in the same direction. They from a company standpoint, every company has different workplace cultures. Everyone's different from a personal standpoint. That's just the way humans are in general. But they all serve this decentralized finance system in a way. The platform is transparent and permissionless, meaning that anyone can participate in the network and execute transactions without the need for a central authority or intermediary. And that's what I mean about the similar goal in mind. There are different types of technologies to achieve the same means, and there are conversations and lots of different research that is ongoing at this time that that will make certain types of adoption happen with X, Y, and Z types of technologies. Excuse me, and that's what I mean about there are multiple ways to achieve the same goal, and we have to continue to work together. As just responsible, curious citizens of the world, just continue to ask questions, continue to learn, and offer what we can, offer our insight. When you are at a certain level, even from a technical standpoint, the information from just everyday users can benefit that type of individual, just because that data that they don't necessarily get on an everyday basis really does help. Small tech startups benefit from this types of participation, and I can say from firsthand experience that that type of initiative, that type of willingness to communicate with leadership and be transparent as possible about what about the feedback you've received, the data that you have insights on. It's extremely helpful. And this is something I think is really important. We'll go over this a little bit more slowly. The transparency and permissionless. These are two keywords that are core to decentralized finance values, and moreover, Ethereum as a foundation and as a technology, their values. Uniswap was founded on Ethereum's core values of transparency and permissionlessness. Excuse me. Uniswap aimed to create products that provide a better user experience while remaining open source. So this phrasing, permissionlessness and open source, meaning anyone can use it, and no one's going to stop you from using it, and even from a technical standpoint, anyone can access the documentation to build with it, to extend on top of it, to make the technology better. it was censorship resistant. And then again, these are the four core key points that the head of Uniswap, Hayden Adams, he set in stone when he was building Uniswap, from day one. From its Uniswap is currently in version 3 in V3. So these core values were put in place in V0, well before we had a very user-friendly product in V1 and V2. So I'll just go over these very slowly. Uniswap was to be censorship resistant. No one could stop it. It was decentralized, meaning no one controlled it. It was permissionlessness. Anyone could use it. And it was secure. Anyone could verify execution. And tools like Etherscan are incredibly valuable when you get to know when you get to see how the types of transactions work in the world of decentralized finance, and keeping your transactions secure. Even if you're just you're into traditional investing or traditional banking, that you want to make sure your funds are secure, or you want to make sure your clients' funds are secure. And so this is something that Uniswap's working to do, from a big picture standpoint. And again, the type of ownership Uniswap provides in the transaction transparency. It's quite remarkable. I have never seen products like this before. I started learning about decentralized finance in 2020. But again, as a key player in the world of decentralized finance, these four key points, similar to Ethereum's core values, I think will help individuals prosper, because having a community, and more so a core system that is built off of values like this, will help anyone that's willing to put in the work to make it better, putting the work to make Uniswap better. And I think over time, again, if you're looking to participate, even if you want to get interested in ETH Global, or different types of hackathons that are out there, the Uniswap community has lots of different friends in the decentralized finance world. So again, anyone that's looking to educate themselves, Uniswap is an excellent starting point. Because of these core values they hold so dearly. And since we looked at the mobile wallet, we'll take a moment now to look at the desktop app. Again, I want to thank everyone for their patience today, because again, we'll have a little bit more interactivity, so there may be a technical issue along the way. Nope, everything's smooth. So you can't see it right now, but I'll move it down so we can. Oh, wrong one. Sorry about that. Okay. So you just go up in the top right corner, hit Launch App. If you just want to get right into using the Uniswap desktop app, there's lots of different information you can access about the ecosystem, the community, the governance, developers with Uniswap, the blog. A great place to start, by the way, is just reading about the company, starting from the very first blog post and just work your way down. If you love to read, it's an excellent place to start. So we'll just click Launch App. So you can see it has a very pretty interface, very smooth. It does take a little bit to load. We're in the library right now, but we have their support. We have to give them some love. And if you want to connect your wallet, you can use MetaMask, Wallet Connect, connect to a ton of different wallets. Oh, you can't see that, can you? Bring this down a little bit more. So as you can see, again, MetaMask, Wallet Connect, Coinbase Wallet. This is an excellent technology. In addition to MetaMask and the Coinbase wallet, if you have a different type of wallet that you'd like to connect to, easily connect to it through here. You just scan the QR code. Copy to clipboard. Oh, there's the exit button. There we go. So that just a simple example there. But when you get started, you can see you can trade various amounts, excuse me, various cryptocurrencies, all listed with security in mind. Uniswap team, as well as the Uniswap community, has gone through a ton of work to make sure listings like this that are on major platforms are safe and secure for users like you and I. So USDC, ETH USDC, and you can see here, you can even see like a sample. Well, that's quite a bit. We'll just do something a little bit more normal. So say you just have half ETH, plenty of gas. Gas is just another term for the transaction costs on the Ethereum network. And here we can just easily see the sample, a little bit more of a breakdown. We see any slippage that might occur, as well as the possible network fee. In my experience, just to be a little bit more transparent, this can change. This is always going to fluctuate right now, just because the transaction fees and the way that processing a transaction on the Ethereum network works, it's always not. It's always going to be a little bit different, and this is always. You can treat this as an estimate, as you can see here with that tilde mark right there. Again, just a way to share this with you, make things a little bit more transparent. And I think over time, once we get our hands on these things and participate with them even more, it starts to feel a lot more user friendly. And we're not, as a user, we're not afraid to reach out and participate with similar technologies and learn about them and develop with them. All right. So again, thank you so much for hanging in there with me today. I'll move my camera back up here. And we're just going right along. Again, I thought this would be really important, just one, to share the core values, of course, but again, to give you a little bit more of like a visualization of what this product looks like when you actually get your hands on it. It helps you to make a way more sense of the world of cryptocurrency, and more so introduces you to some of these values that help you take control of your finance and educate you on your day-to-day finance. So this is Uniswap's first blog that I mentioned. Hayden introduced those core values. He shared those core values in that blog. And that is probably one of the most important blog posts that exists, simply because it's a way for everyday users like you and I to get a taste of the culture that Hayden intended to build at Uniswap at Uniswap as a company. In the company's first blog post, Hayden shared Uniswap's mission and values. The post emphasized the importance of transparency and permissionlessness in building a decentralized financial system. So again, not only is it similar to the Ethereum Foundation's core values, but this is a shared ethos that that individuals that are attracted to the world of decentralized finance share. So it's quite interesting that once you start to learn about decentralized finance, you start to see that there is this larger philosophical picture behind everything. And just like I mentioned that because of the arguments that go into using certain types of technologies over the other, there will always be a reason to use, a competitor to Uniswap, or a competitor to a different type of decentralized finance tool, and that's perfectly okay. I just want to mention that, as an educational standpoint, from an educational standpoint, because though we are going to learn about Robinhood, we're going to learn about Uniswap, we're going to learn about different types of tools that help us take control of our finance. It's very easy to kind of become a cheerleader for one or the other. So it's okay. It's perfectly okay to do that, but know that that is almost a thing you have to keep in check, so you can continue to learn about other things objectively, and have this bird's eye view perspective of different types of tools. Because if you maybe lose sight of sort of some of your long-term educational goals, and you just stay focused on this one thing, and that one thing doesn't pay off, then it's going to take a little bit more time. So keep that in mind. Keep your perspective broad when you are first learning about these things, and first trying to build up your comfort zone. So just a few screenshots here of the Uniswap wallet as well. Again, Web3 in your pocket. That's a simple phrase that the community manager shared with me, and I thought, again, you guys would find that interesting, because it is a very simple way to think about Uniswap's mission, and how it wants to help users. Uniswap Mobile Wallet is a mobile application that allows users to access DeFi services on the go. The app provides a secure and easy-to-use platform for trading. So I'm going to take a drink of water. Platform for trading and managing cryptocurrencies, purchasing NFTs within the ERC20, and browsing Web3 wallets. The screenshots there show that the search function. So if you search an ENS name, the Ethereum name service protocol, you can find anyone who's labeled their wallet address with an ENS name. There you can see someone who's purchased the name metamask.eth. Easily track it, easily mark it as your favorite. One of the coolest things, I think, is that is available on the go. You've been able to do this with apps like Vergne, but because the trustworthiness that Uniswap is bringing to the table, and just the simplicity in their mobile wallet design, is bringing plenty of competition and reliability to the table. So this is Uniswap's approach to KYC. KYC is what's called Know Your Customer. It's used in lots of different platforms. It's the sign-up process you go through on an app, on a desktop service, lots of different services. So the two points here are total control and trust when you're using the Uniswap platform. Uniswap believes in giving total control to its users and does not collect unnecessary KYC information. Users can trust the platform simply by using it without having to provide personal information. That means you can onboard with a wallet that doesn't use the KYC, and you can, again, make sure to take control of your finances and use the DeFi, decentralized finance system, in a way that rewards you for your participation, rewards you for learning. However, I want to mention that it is worth noting that some jurisdictions may require KYC procedures for certain types of transactions, and in those cases, users may need to comply with local regulations. This is just something that, again, we have to educate ourselves. We have to remind ourselves that this isn't financial advice, it is financial education. And that second key point, Uniswap encourages its users to familiarize themselves with the relevant regulations in their jurisdictions and to comply with them if required. There's a link below if you ever need support for anything. You can also reach out in the Uniswap community Discord. But the Uniswap support website is right there. And again, if you ever want to use it, it's very, very easy to participate with. And if you just want to ask questions before even using it, it's a great way to get started. The blog, checking out the support website, very, very good way for people that are just getting started to learn. This is Uniswap's approach to Web3 onboarding. Uniswap believes in creating products that truly onboard users to Web3, rather than just providing a Web2 experience with some polish. So let that set in. There's been lots of different products we've seen that, goes through, the 1.5 update, the 2.5 update, and it really looks a lot like what we saw day one when the product was released, whether it's a mobile app, a desktop app, a subscription service, software as a subscription service, excuse me. Lots of different things like this. The company takes its time to launch products, ensuring a better user experience for its customers. So not only is Uniswap making sure to truly provide the technology that enables Web3 participation, it isn't going to rush things out of the door just because it needs to have something to compete with in the marketplace, or tries to gobble up market share. What Uniswap has an educated position and a quite stable position in the world of decentralized finance, and it has the opportunity in its role to take its time, and it's a wonderful thing because it doesn't need to it doesn't as an entity and as a protocol and as a community and lots of different things, because Uniswap isn't just the dev team, it isn't just the people that run the legal team. It's a bunch of different entities, and that's what makes it so amazing, because I can participate in it, I can speak on it, I can educate users on it just like I am right now. And again, that makes it a platform and a type of jumping off point that, just like that point says, makes a better user experience for its customers. Because not only can you control your finance, you can control the pace of your learning if you want to become a participant in the Uniswap community. And that's a wonderful thing, because you can challenge yourself, and there'll be a community right behind you to encourage you along the way. So just a couple points. We'll have a few slides with some important points here about Uniswap's culture. Uniswap's commitment to open source. Uniswap is committed to open sourcing all of its products, allowing for transparency and community involvement in the development process. The company believes that the DeFi space should be accessible to everyone, and open sourcing its products is one way to achieve this goal. So again, this is a way to put that control back into the user's hands, let them learn from it, and then contribute back for that incentive. You're incentivized to participate, you're rewarded for the contribution, and it's an excellent cycle to, and it's a healthy cycle to tap into, even if you're just wanting to learn about how to make your traditional finance skills better. The research that the Uniswap team is doing to enable a much more efficient international cross-border an international payment network, all the work it's doing to reduce the cost of facilitating those types of international transactions. It's going to reduce a lot of waste, and in return, those that help to build that type of product, that build the technology to reduce that waste, will be rewarded along the way. And so it's really cool to see those core values put into action through the technology that they choose to develop on the back end. And that's, again, why I feel so passionate about educating users on it and getting people to participate. It's an excellent starting point for anyone. So again, there's some key takeaways here. And we'll just start by reminding everyone again, Uniswap is Web3 in your pocket. You can check out the Uniswap wallet if you have iOS. If you have iOS and you're able to get a test flight link, it's only available through the test flight app right now. But you can check out different types of giveaways on Twitter. And please, tap into the Uniswap community, and you're likely to get someone nice enough to share them with you if there is an opportunity to share in a giveaway or something like that. So I'll just go through these key values real quick and get a drink of water real quick so I don't die of thirst. Again, thank you again for everyone who's participating on the YouTube videos. Please feel free at this point, if you've watched this far, to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It makes a huge difference, and it certainly gives me a little bit more feedback in terms of what you guys like to see. We'll kind of finish off here on a positive note. Uniswap is a leader in the DeFi space, committed to transparency and permissionlessness. The Uniswap mobile wallet provides a secure and easy-to-use platform for managing cryptocurrencies on the go. Uniswap's commitment to open source and creating better user experiences makes it a trusted and reliable platform for anyone looking to enter the DeFi space. Again, this openness with all the documentation they offer, the insights into the workplace culture that's available in the blog, the shared resources, and the support you can get from the Uniswap support team, it all goes into backing up those core values, and it's really cool to see that in action, and to again, to educate users like you and I on this kind of stuff. So again, feel free to look out for any types of opportunities to participate with Uniswap, because again, it's a wonderful community, and moreover, an excellent service, and a place to work. Again, some of the people that have taught me the most about cryptocurrency and about the world of decentralized finance have worked for Uniswap. I had the amazing opportunity to get started with a cryptocurrency company. We built a mobile wallet, and through that experience and through those friendships, the lifelong friendships I made, opened up this confidence and this willingness to build my technical skills and to reach for things that I didn't necessarily think I was capable of. So again, communities like Uniswap that encourage you to learn more and challenge you along the way are an excellent place to get started for anyone. Don't feel intimidated to learn about decentralized finance, because again, there are outlets just like this one that reward you for your participation and encourage you along the way. It's a wonderful thing. So I'll end this with a sincere thank you. The library leadership here has been wonderful, and I've been extremely thankful for just the time I get to spend with you online, and the people that are gonna eventually start showing up. I have a lot of educational tools in mind. And if you want to check out my link tree at the beginning of the link is at the beginning of the video. I have my first piece of research on stablecoins, and so if you want to check that out, you're interested in some of the recent events with stablecoin depegging events, that has been officially published on my mirror. And so please check that out. Again, you can find that in my link tree at the very beginning. So again, thank you for attending today's financial education presentation. There's always more to learn, and I'm excited to continue growing our financial literacy together. I sincerely appreciate the library leadership's continued support with making financial education accessible to everyone. If you're interested in leaving feedback or would like to learn a specific subject, feel free to sign the guest sheet with the link below. And I'll put that below in the YouTube video. And I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll see you next time.